Cash Color Cannabis, a high level of conversation on LivehiphopDaily.tv. Got my man Posa in the building. What's up, boy?
What's happening?
Hey, shit, man. How you doing, boy? Mouthful of goals on him, boy.
I'm doing good, man.
How long you had your slugs?
I think I was like 18.
Really?
Yeah, I was like 18.
Dog, you know what? It's a side note. I've been wanting to get gold teeth for a minute now. You know what I mean? And Scotty ATL came down. I know he do them. I might have to get Scotty to do my bottoms next time I see the boy, man. I've been wanting up here for a minute, man. So, what's good with you, though? I'm glad you got you in the studio.
Yeah, man. It's just working, man. Just released a single with Money Bag.
Yes, sir. Big Dawg.
Titled Big Dawg. Just released that. And we got a small project we finna release called Bolo. Probably next Friday on what that is. What this Friday? 22nd?
Today's the 19th. Tuesday be the 26th, 27th, the 28th.
Yeah, so next Friday we're gonna release
first, my bad, March 1st. That's March 1st.
Yeah, we're gonna release a small project, get the people, something you feel and vibe to in here. They need to hear me anyway, you know what I'm saying? Basically,
man. All right, so before we get deep into the music, tell us how you got to the music. Like, what brought you into rap in the first place?
My brothers, my two older brothers, they inspired me, with, do music, you know what I'm saying? They started out rapping. So whatever I seen them doing, it fell off on me.
Word up. So when they grew up rapping, I know they was listening to different rappers too. Like, who was some of the cats you were around them hearing that inspired you?
Hot Boys, Soulja Slim, some of your Houston rappers.
Yeah.
You feel me? See Diplomats, fuck with Santana, Cameron. It's a lot of people for real, man. A lot of people.
Word. And I know you from Alabama. Like, how much did Alabama inspire you when it comes to the music? Because it's not like we hear a lot of artists coming from Alabama. I mean, outside of Doe B's and the Dirties and them. Like, how did the state itself, or where you grew up, inspired your music?
Basically, everything I seen growing up, you know what I'm saying, in the hood or whatever. Cause my street, sit right on the same street. They run right into the projects. Then that projects run into another projects. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, basically everything I grew up seeing, like, far as, the drugs, the murder, the sex at the young age, you feel me? Even playing sports coming up, not all just bad, the good times too, when we did cookouts. Yeah, Saturday, we had my homeboy, a good childhood friend of mine named CJ. His stepmom used to cook for the whole neighborhood, you feel me? So everybody used to come through, grab a plate. So it's just everything I grew up, you know what I'm saying, seeing, and everything I went through. For real, that's how I create my music.
The word. All right, well, we here now, and I know you got your new situation with T.I.G. How'd you link up with flying them over at Think It's a Game?
MLK, I ran into DJ MLK, T.I. DJ.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ran into him at 1145 Lounge, and I just wanted a picture with him, you know what I'm saying? And then from there, he sent the picture to my phone. I got his email, sent him over some music. Well, I sent him up one song, to be exact. And then, went from there. Like, he was loving the song, and he sent it to Fly. And then Fly he wanted to meet.
That's word, man. Because Fly on the low has at least a good eye for talent. You know what I'm saying? He's giving us Trinidad, he's giving us Rich Homie Quan, giving us Lucci right now, even with Q Money. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like he doesn't know an artist when he sees an artist. How did it feel, you know what I'm saying, to be welcomed into that camp like that, and knowing that you have artists like that to kind of follow behind?
It's an honor, man. I used to be on the outside looking in, and I used to watch, Rich Homie and Lucci and Trinidad all come from over the same umbrella. And, just to see them start from at one point, and then just see them just take over the game, like, it's always good to see the process so you can learn from it. You feel me?
For sure, man. So, right now we got the single Big Dawg. You know what I'm saying? That's rocking. You got Moneybagg Yo on there, man. Yeah, talk about that record, man, and how you got Moneybagg involved in the situation.
Actually, man, I made the record. I came out with the record like at the end of 2017.
So that record's been around for a minute.
Nah, yeah. I mean, it been around with me.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, we never released it. But later on, I started working with this guy Littles, you know, a good friend of mine. And we was, you know, going back and forth in the studio and, you know, moving around in the streets. And he used to manage. He did some managing work for, you know, Moneybag Yo.
Yeah, Little's a legend, man, out here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you feel me? And we just had revisited the song at that time. And they were like, man, Moneybag killed this, bro. So I like, bro, I fuck with Moneybag.
Yeah.
I don't see nobody else on there. So, we got him on there. And he knocked the verse out fast, too, man. Like, you feel me?
Yeah, that's what's up, man. So Bag looked like he easy to work with, to be honest with you, man. Like he's an underrated artist in my opinion, man.
You say he underrated? I don't feel like he underrated.
Really?
Nah.
Like I feel like when people talk about like some of the better artists in the South, and they talk about lyrics. Like if you listen to Bag could put together a verse. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't feel like people talk about Bag like that. Like I don't think they respect what he actually puts down a lot of times.
Why you say that?
Like how I just broke down. Like I feel like when people look at it, some of the MCs they say are like say some of the better rappers, like rap bar for bar, line for line type rappers. I don't think people pay attention necessarily to how well Moneybag Yo put together them verses. You know what I'm saying? To where you listen to them shits, it's like, yo, that's fly as shit. Like everything he just says comes off the page real dope. Mm-hmm. I just don't think people pay attention to that part of him. You know what I'm saying? As an artist, like you listen to the songs, they definitely hits. But it's like, are you listening to this man? If he was New York, he'd be Fab sometimes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you listening like that, he'd be credited like how Fab get credited.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically, man. So, that's me. Yeah, he dope, though. You know what I'm saying? Ain't like Bag ain't dope. Bag dope. I feel like we should be talking about Bag a little bit differently.
I feel like he got the streets.
Definitely, he got that. He got that. He could live on the street. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of Memphis artists. He could live like that. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of going from show to show. He going to have fans out here who really get what he doing. You know what I mean? But I think at one point we got to recognize that Bag got them bars. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Long story short. Yeah, man. So let's talk about your project. I know you say that's about to drop next Friday. Yeah. What can we expect from it as far as music-wise?
A whole lot of energy.
Right.
You know, something different to your ears. A lot of people say it different when they hear, you know, the sound. You feel me? Like, you know, they be like, man, you got a different sound. Mm-hmm. So I hear that a lot. I'm just ready to get it out there, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I got signed to the label in 2017. You feel me? So we just now.
Getting ready to put out that word.
You feel me? So you got to know that, you know, the anxiety, you know, I'm anxious, you feel me, just to get it to the world. Yeah. But it's going to be a lot of energy, man. You know, you're going to get more of the personal of me, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to hear the expression in a lot of my music. Are
you going to pull any other artists in? Like, is Bag the only person you reached out to as far as, like, a feature?
Oh, yeah. But that song won't be on this project, though.
Okay, so it's just going to be...
Yeah, this song, like, we just came up with. We thought it would be a good idea, you know what I'm saying? Because my EP got pushed back to, like, April. Mm-hmm. So that was originally supposed to come out in March. So it only be right if we put out something right now.
Solid, brother, man. I see you rolling up right there, man. What you about to smoke on?
Some OG
Kush, man.
OG.
That's my favorite, man. Like you already know, Luno. OG's my shit, man. When was the first time you smoked? You consumed cannabis?
Tell you the truth, man. Like I ain't started smoking until like 2017, bro.
Really?
And I grew up in the house with it, bro.
That's crazy. So you got to fly, and that's when you got to T.I.G. That's when you started kind of getting to the weed.
Nah, it wasn't even about that. It was just, you know what I'm saying. It was one day we was on the way to the studio. You feel me? And a few of my partners, you know what I'm saying. They used to blow every day. I used to just drink, a sip. You know what I'm saying. I wasn't no sipper like that, but I used to drink. You feel me? I just ain't never used to just, you know what I'm saying, blow. And they're like, man, fuck with it, bro. You gonna catch a whole nother vibe, you feel me? So shit. I smoked, bro. You know what I'm saying? And once I ain't feeling till I got in the booth. And I just, everything that I had wrote, and you know, had my mind on, I just forgot everything.
Yeah.
You feel me?
So now when you smoke, does it help your creative process, or do you use it as part of your creative process, or is it just something that you use, you know what I'm saying, as a kickback method? Peace, go.
No, it just helped me to see things different, you know what I'm saying, other than, the ordinary. You know, it you know, I'm thinking anyway. It just make me overthink too.
We can do that.
Yeah.
We can do that. Like I had to diagnose a friend of mine. I told him, I said, bro, I think you smoking too much weed. He's like, what you mean? I'm like, you thinking deep about shit that you don't need to be thinking about. And you doing it way too long. Yeah, we can do that to you. You can get caught in that high and be next thing you know, you thinking about stars and quasars and shit like my man and boys in the hood. It's crazy, man. So you got the new project dropping next week, man. I know you're excited about that. For somebody who doesn't know you or haven't listened to you just yet, like what could you say to them to make them want to jump in and listen to that project next week?
Listen to it. Give it a shot, you know what I'm saying? You know, I don't really want to. I hate where I have to, you know, try to persuade a person, like, you know what I'm saying? You know, either you listen to it or, you know, or you don't. But I feel like, you know, if you do listen to it, it's going to be well worth it, you know what I'm saying?
Word up, man. All right, well, I appreciate you coming through again. Let people know when they can get the record and when it's going to drop.
Yeah, like I said, man, the Bolo mixtape is supposed to drop on all platforms, you know, Spinrilla, my mixtape, all the other platforms. February 28th. No, March 1st.
March 1st. We figured
March
that
1st,
out.
Yeah. March 1st. Big Dawg in the streets right now.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Feature Moneybag Yo. In a minute in the streets right now. You can go check that out. All platforms feature Q Money. We on the same label. You know what I'm saying? And you know, expect to see me in the streets. Near state near you.
My G. Appreciate you coming through on us, man.
Follow me on IG too. At Posa. At POSA.
For sure.
At Posa.
For sure. We about to get into this raw paper, and we gonna be back. Cash Color Campus, a high level of conversation. Oh, God.